Welcome to the next song breakdown with VoxGuru. I am Pratibha Sarathy and today we are going to break down this beautiful song Hairathe Aashiqui from the movie Guru. This is one of my all-time favorite songs and there is so much for us to learn in this song. So we are going to go in detail, line by line. We are going to learn the notes, the modulations and all the beautiful things in between. Let's get started. Hairathe Aashiqui. So let's take the very first word. So that's a very quick glide, right? So what are the notes involved here? We are starting from Ga and gliding to Pa. Right? But the interesting thing here is, once we glide to Pa, we are not standing on Pa for a long time, right? We are not doing we are not waiting there. We need to reach Pa and immediately cut off our voice, like that's it. So you have to perfectly touch that Pa, but you cannot stay there for long. You have to cut it off abruptly. That requires a lot of voice control. So be very clear with your starting point and ending point and then do the quick glide. Hairathe. So these are plain notes. Hairathe. Ma pa ga ma ri, Hairathe Aashiqui. So here there are some nuances. Aashiqui. So the basic notes are just sa ni ri sa. Those are the basic notes. But there is a double note phrase here. Sa sa ni. So we are not singing just sa ni. We are singing sa sa ni. Aashiqui. So in the end also we give that stress. Ki, Aashiqui. So only if we add all these little nuances in between, it will bring that professional touch to your singing. Otherwise it will just sound very, very plain. If we don't add anything, it will sound like Hairathe Aashiqui. This sounds very dry and boring, right? So only if we embellish it in the right way. Hairathe Aashiqui. Only if we add those stress points and those double notes and all of that, only then it brings out the right impact. Then the next part, Jagamat. So here also there's a lot going on, right? So first it is a glide, Jaga. So if we translate this, it would be Ni re. So it's not a plain re, it's a re with a big glide. So Ni re ga Jaga. Then Amat Gamadapama. Right? Ni re ga Gamadapama. So make it a point to translate every line into the swaras so that you get that complete clarity of every note that you're singing. Otherwise, some notes may be clear, some notes may not be clear, right? So if you know exactly what are the notes, then each and every note will be very, very clear. Then the next part, Pero se zami, zami. Pero. That's a glide, right? And make sure when you're going up, you are not shouting. So it should not sound like Pero. So you should not be pushing your throat out like that. So try to go into your head voice and reduce the volume. Pero. That's it. Pero se zami. So there is a stress here also. Zami, mi, that is there. Pero se zami, 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 mada papa mari. Right? Zami, lagamat, riga, gamada pama. So be very careful in this kind of ending phrase. Ta-ra-ra-ra. And the next variation, Hairathe Aashiqui Jagamat. So this is a bit different, right? Jagamat. Ni ri ga ri gamada pama. So that ending is the same, but the previous part has changed. Jagamat. So you have to sing all these notes very smoothly. So there are no sharp connections. It is not like Jagamat. It is not like so plain, right? It has to glide. Jagamat. So very smooth connections. Then the next part also has a variation. Pero se pa ni sa re sa. Earlier it was pero se sa mi. So it was going only till pa sa ni da pa. Only till the upper sa it was going. But now pero se pa ni sa re sa. So let me slow down this line. Try to get all the notes. Pero se sa mi sa mi. Got it? And then lagamat. So this is a very simple variation of this phrase. Earlier it had fast notes, right? So now this is a simpler variation. Lagamat. Then the next part has 3 different variations on the same line. So the first variation is Hairathe Aashiqui. So what's happening here? Hairathe pa gama ri gama Aashiqui dani da pa pa. So there you have to sing very fast. Aashiqui. So it's a fast movement of notes. Then the second variation, Hairathe Aashiqui. So this is also quite interesting. Hairathe. That's the first part, okay? Pa gama ri ga ni. You have to reach ni of the lower octave, okay? Hairathe. Then Aashiqui ni ri da pa. You see what a big jump we are making? Ni ri da pa. So that pa is actually a briga. Pa. So if you further break it down, it will become da pa pa ki Aashiqui. And the last variation is Hairathe Aashiqui. So here it is starting from the upper sa. Sa. So notice the stress we are giving on that sa. Sa. We are not singing plain like sa, right? We are doing sa. So there is a push there. So the same you have to do with the words also. So the line is Hairathe sa ma pa ga ma ri. Hairathe Aashiqui sa ni re sa. So again remember to give those pushes to your sa. Moving on to the verse. Kyun Urdu Farsi bolte ho. So what's happening here? Kyun. So here again we are making that fast glide which is landing on the upper sa. So kyun. So make sure that note is very precise. Kyun Urdu Farsi. Notice that stress. Farsi. So there's a stress on the fa, right? Farsi bolte lete, right? Ho. So here we are stressing on the same note again and again, and in the end we are suddenly going to a high note like this. Ho. You see that? So that last effect is usually added just for a playful feeling. You know, usually when you want to create a very light and playful feeling, this is a modulation that is often used. Ho. Okay, so the full line goes like Kyun Urdu Farsi bolte ho. Then the next variation, Kyun Urdu Farsi. This has a lot of glides, right? Let's try to translate it into the notes. Sa ni sa da ni pa da ga pa. Those are the notes, but we are smoothly gliding between them. Kyun Urdu Farsi bolte ho. Sa ni da ni da pa. Okay? Bolte ho. Das kehte ho do tolete ho. So here we are stopping in a different note, right? Tolete ho ma. It is ma, but it is with a stress. Ma, like that, okay? तोलते हो झूठों के शहंशाह, झूठों के मगगा, झूठों के शहंशाह. So it's just an oscillation between ga and ma. Sha, bolo na, re ga pa ma ga pa. See that big glide? Na. So you have to have a lot of voice control over there. Bolo na. Then kabhi jhaako meri aankhein. So what's happening here? Kabhi pasani. So see that stress there. Kabhi. Okay, that you have to give. Kabhi jhaako. So here make sure you are not shouting. It should not sound like kabhi jhaako. Okay, if you do that, you are causing a lot of strain to your throat, right? Meri aankhein nigari sa sa sa, meri aankhein. So again, since we are repeating that sa note, right? Re sa sa, that sounds like a briga. Meri aankhein. The next variation, kabhi jhaako meri aankhein. So you see that small difference there? Meri aankhein. So it's going all the way till the higher pa. Ni pa ga sa sa. So you have to gently touch that pa and come down. You don't have to reach it in a full-fledged voice. So just touch that pa gently and come down. And the next part, sunaye ek daastaan. So you see how there are so many briga kind of phrases, right? Sunaye pasani rigari risasa. Okay, so there are a lot of little notes here, right? Sunaye. And then ek daastaan. Re re pa pa ma ma da da pa pa. Okay, so every time these double note patterns come, that is where the stress points happen, and that's how it sounds like a briga. Okay, so when we sing it faster, it becomes ek daastaan. And the last part, jo honton se. So here the volume modulation is the most important. Okay, because we are only oscillating between two notes. That's all is happening here. So if we sing it in a very plain manner, it will sound like jo honton se. It will sound very dry, right? So you have to move your volume up and down, like jo honton se. Only then it will have that emotion to it. And the last phrase, kholo na. So first it is a glide, right? Kholo na pa ma ma. Okay, that's a briga. Kholo na. Hope you enjoyed this video and hope it helped you understand this song a little better. So I will be eagerly waiting for your version of this song. So please sing this song and tag us. I have shared the handles right here. And if you want to develop your musical journey, if you want to start training your voice and training your ear to identify notes and identify all these different nuances of a song, then please join VoxGuru's live Carnatic curriculum. So in this journey, you will be covering all the fundamentals of music, right from the notes to the voice technique to the ear training methods, so that you can also start identifying all these things on your own. Ultimately, there are thousands of songs, right? You cannot depend on a teacher to teach you each and every song. You should also be able to learn it on your own just by listening to it. So for that, you need to develop a lot of musical understanding. So when you listen to a tune, immediately you should be able to understand what exactly is going on. You should derive 100% of the content into your ears, right? So this is what we train you for in our Carnatic curriculum. And even if you're not into Carnatic music as such, even if you are a Western singer or a light music singer, the Carnatic foundation has so much to offer. Okay, I'm sure you will benefit from this and it will overall improve your musicality. And that helps with any genre of music that you may pursue. So to join our live classes, please drop us a WhatsApp message. I have shared the link in the description. So just say hi and we'll get back to you with all our programs, and we will understand a little more about your musical journey and accordingly suggest what suits you the best. Also, don't forget to download the VoxGuru app if you want to pursue some self-learning courses on the side. We have plenty of beautiful video-based courses across different styles of music, Carnatic, Hindustani, voice culture, ear training, and a lot more. And these will be very, very animated and very easy for you to understand each and every concept. So please go ahead, check out the app, and I'll be waiting for that WhatsApp message. Take care and see you soon.